Hey guys, this question's for Elias. Just how excited are you to be back at camp and back skating with Miller and Besser and have the new guys here and everybody together for the first time?
It's great. It's great to be back with everyone. I've been staying here this whole off season, and it's definitely been weird being in Vancouver this long without any hockey season going on. So I'm happy and excited that we're back again and get started.
And Jake, how about for you? How do you feel the first day of camp went?
Yeah, it was good. I mean, Greeners, the first practice is always a tough one, and we push ourselves. And, if you've been here long enough, you know that first day is always the hardest day. And, you just push yourself. And, felt like it was a good one today. You just got to go out there and get a feel for it and push yourself. But, I thought the boys worked hard today. And, now we're going to just reset and be ready for tomorrow.
Next up is Farhan Lalji.
Jake, just more in the first part of practice here. How did fitness testing go for you yesterday, and also for today? I know there's been a lot of talk about you potentially having a top six opportunity. Were you surprised to maybe not get a look with one of those two lines today, or do you expect to get that opportunity later on in camp here?
Not really. I'm just going to go and work hard. I'm not really paying attention to that at the moment right now, but, obviously I'm just going to try to work hard and earn a spot in the top six. And, there's a lot of good competition out here. You got to work hard and earn it. Every guy's going to be out here trying to earn spots, and just got to make sure we're working hard every day. And like I said, we just got to reset and be ready for tomorrow, whatever we have.
Next up is Ben Kuzma.
Yeah, question for Elias. Elias, from the time you were drafted in Chicago, your weight seems to be a preoccupation with the media. I know you spent the summer here and you wanted to work on different things. Was adding any kind of weight or muscle an important thing this summer, or did you add any? And what did you actually need to work on this summer, Elias?
I thought we were past that point, to be honest.
I agree.
My weight is 176, if that's your question. And every summer, every off season, I'm just trying to get stronger. I'm just trying to get faster and just work on my overall game. And yeah.
Hi, gentlemen. Hope you had a wonderful, weird off season. Going into this year, I'm wondering what your expectations are for the team as a whole. If both of you can answer that for me.
Yeah, it's been weird for all of us. Happy that we figured out a way to play our season. All of us are excited. Always exciting to see the boys again, hang out with them, and just get started again. So good first day at training camp, and just get going from here.
Jake, what are your kind of expectations, both personally and for the team this season?
Well, I think coming in this season, our expectation as a team is obviously playoffs and winning a cup. We talk about that, and we had a good experience playoffs last year. Obviously it still stings to lose in the game 7 against Vegas. So, we're going to come out ready to go right off the bat. It's a shortened season. We're going to have to be ready right off the bat going to Edmonton on the 13th and being ready to go. And, I know personally, I think just, like I said, we got to make sure we're dialed in. Well, I got to be dialed in for camp here and be ready for game 1. I think that's, like I said, it's a shortened season. We got to make sure we're making every game and every practice count in a shortened season like this. And, like Petey said, we happy to get back going and seeing all the guys in the room. It's a good feeling to be back, and, it's just good vibes in the room, and we're happy to all be back here.
Next up is Jim Morris.
Elias, good to talk to you again. Quinn Hughes is going into his second year. You know what it's like to be regarded as a top player. How different is year 2 from year 1? And have you offered or said anything to Quinn about what this year is going to be like?
I think for me, my second year, they knew who I was, then I was getting more attention. And I think Quinn was already getting that attention last season, especially in the playoffs. So I would say he already have that attention on him. And I mean, it's still first day of training camp, and he's a smart player, and he learns fast. So, and he learns quick. So.
Thank you, Elias.
Next up, with our last two questions, we'll start with Chris Faber.
Hey guys, nice to have you guys back on the ice today. Jake, my question is for you. You're coming into your 6th NHL season now. You've had to kind of come into camp. Sometimes they've asked you to gain weight. Sometimes they've asked you to lose weight. You went back to Kelowna and worked hard this offseason. Did you kind of just feel that you might have found that balance of what you wanted to do now that you're in your 6th season?
Yeah, I think with experience, you just kind of find, what you play good at and what you feel good at. You talk with the training staff and our training guys, talk to Raj and Marshy. And we work on the stuff every day. Every guy has their own personal stuff they work on. And, we're always talking to the guys and how we can get better. And I know obviously training with Mizey this off season was great. And the skates up in Kelowna were great. And just happy to be back here and getting things going. And, it's been a weird year, and, there's been just been a lot of uncertainty with everything going on. But, like I said, we're just happy to be back, and we're just going to take all the protocols we have to do and make sure we're playing it smart. And other than that, just being ready to go for camp and day one, I guess, and game one in Edmonton.
And to follow up with what you had in Kelowna there, obviously a lot of former NHL players, a lot of pros over there. Like, did you get to skate with some guys that you maybe haven't skated with in the past?
Yeah, there was a lot of good guys up there. A lot of big names and a lot of guys who played a lot of years. And, Shea Weber's one of them. And we have the same agent. I've known Webbs for a long time, but, you kind of, even Mizey, just following him and doing stuff what he did was good, and seeing how those guys prepare themselves, skating every day and working out every day. It's good, and just good to see those guys and how they carry themselves. And there was a lot of I could go on for a long time about how many guys were up there, but it was good. It was really good.
And with our last question for this group, Daniel Wagner, go ahead.
Elias, you talked about staying in Vancouver. What was one of the big benefits of staying in Vancouver this offseason, and was there anything you missed about going back home to Sweden?
I mean, I didn't have to quarantine, which was a big one. And of course, I missed everyone in Sweden, my family, all my good friends back home. But I stayed here because it would just be bad timing if I would go home, because all my hockey friends started their season. And my non-hockey friends was either studying or working, so I would have no one on my schedule. So I just made a choice to stay here, and I'm happy I stayed here.
And you also did a lot more interacting with fans on social media, Twitch streaming, things like that. What was the thinking behind that? You really kind of went on a branding tour this off season.
Have fun, just have fun, post some pictures. I mean,
I love it.
Yeah, I mean,
love it.
Just posting more pictures, and I mean, a lot of guys play video games, and I mean, a lot of fans like to watch us play video games. So, I mean, I wouldn't call me a entertainer by any means, but I'm just getting started. I mean, I'm having fun. People are having fun watching me, so I'll keep it going.